In the last tutorial we set up our app and our navigation system at the top, and we labelled our 4 pages. So we can scroll through, swipe through that, and we can click back to editing so we can continue editing our app. We're going to click on the image detect and we're going to actually edit that page. So what we're going to do is, on this page we're going to have a button that takes a photo. We're going to display that photo, send that photo to an image detection system, and we're going to print out text that image detection senses. Alright, so we need some components to do that. So we have this button component. We're going to drag that, click and drag that on. Once that's on, we can drag that anywhere we want. We're going to put that at the top. We want somewhere for the image to go, so we're going to click the image. And we also want somewhere for the text to go, and that will go in a label. So we drag that on there. Now, I've dragged that on there, but I can't actually see it. I can see that I have these components within my image detect page. So I've got button, I've got image, and I've got label, but I can't see the label. So I'm just going to zoom out slightly from this, and I can see that the label has appeared down here. Just note, if you've added too many things, you can always scroll over and there's a delete option here. So just know that you can delete these objects. I'm going to actually make this label a little bit larger in case the text is larger for that when it comes back from the image detection system. Alright, so I have these components. Now we need to program these components. To do that we use the blocks tab. Okay, so in the blocks tab we can see the components we have on the screen, and then we have a lot of other options down here as well. So what we want to do is we want, when the button is pressed, so we've got this button, and so when button 1 is clicked, so I'm just going to drag this over here. When button 1 is clicked, we want it to take a photo and put that photo in the image. So here is the image, and we want to set the image 1's picture, so we're going to pick up that first one, and we need to set that picture to whatever the camera has taken the photo of. Now if we scroll down here, we have the app features, we have the camera app features, and we have this photo from camera. So I'm just going to drag that across here. So that would actually take the photo and put that in the image, but we also want to do something else with it. We want to send that image off to the AI detection system. So if we go back to camera, so we can see here description of image from photo from camera. That's great, but we need to put it somewhere. Okay, so let's scroll up, and we want to put that in the label tab. So we want to set label 1 text to some text. So I'm going to grab this first one here, put it underneath. Go back down to the camera, and I want to grab that description of image from photo. I'm just going to drop it in there. Okay, so now we're going to preview this page. I'm going to click this web preview button again, and again remember, whatever page we happen to be on, that's the image we'll preview. Alright, so I'm going to click this button. When I click this button, it asks for security reasons, for privacy reasons, do you want to let Thunkable use your camera? We're going to allow it, and I'm just going to hold my thumb up, and it's going to take a photo, hopefully. There we go. Okay, so it's got a photo, and then it says a man wearing glasses and smiling at the camera. Not quite, but let's try that again. But we need to shift some things around because this hasn't worked out perfectly well. So we're going to go back to editing, back to our design tab, and what we need to do is we need to just move this label further down, and also we just need to rejig a few things here. So at the moment this button simply says button, and that should say something a little bit more useful like take photo. So we're going to change that to take photo, and this saying label doesn't actually help, so we're actually going to take that text and delete that completely. And I'm going to web preview that again. Okay, I'm going to hit take photo again. So giving a thumbs up, hopefully it will detect that I've given it a thumbs up. A man smiling for the camera. Okay, hopefully you'll get some better results than that. Okay, so that's the image detect. In the next part we're going to do the translate.